There are places on this earth that defy our understanding of home. Not landscapes of ice or sand, but of endless blue. A world where the horizon is the only landmark, and the rhythm of the tides is the only clock. This is the domain of the Bajau, the last true sea nomads of Southeast Asia. A people born on the water, who live on the water, and who will one day return to the water. They are the masters of a liquid world, a people who have not just adapted to the ocean, but have become one with it. Recent scientific studies have revealed that the Bajau have undergone a remarkable series of genetic adaptations that make them uniquely suited to a life in the sea. They have larger spleens, which act as a biological scuba tank, storing oxygenated red blood cells and allowing them to stay underwater for incredible lengths of time. They have better underwater vision, a result of a genetic mutation that has altered the shape of their lenses. They are, in a very real sense, a new species of human, a species that has been shaped by the sea, a species that is as much a part of the ocean as the dolphins and the whales. Their survival is not a matter of conquering the sea, but of yielding to it, of understanding its secrets, of becoming part of its very fabric. For centuries, they have lived a life that is almost unimaginable to the modern mind. A life without land, without borders, without the solid ground beneath their feet that the rest of us take for granted. They are the ghosts of the coral triangle, a people who have been pushed to the fringes of society, yet who possess a knowledge of the ocean that is deeper and more profound than any marine biologist could ever hope to achieve. Their tools are not made of steel and plastic, but of wood and bone and sinew. Their skills are not learned in a classroom, but in the unforgiving school of the sea. Their story is not just a story of survival, but a story of what it means to be human in a world that is rapidly forgetting what it means to be wild. Today, we will journey into the world of the Bajau, and we will uncover the secrets of their survival. We will explore the tools, the techniques, and the incredible physiological adaptations that have allowed them to live a life on the ocean for 1,000 years. This is not just a story about a people. It is a story about a way of life that is on the verge of disappearing forever. A story that will make you question everything you thought you knew about the relationship between man and the sea. Tools to trust. Skills that last. This is Bushcraft Arsenal. Number 1. The Lepa, the houseboat. The most important tool in the Bajau arsenal is not a tool at all, but a home. The Lepa is a traditional Bajau houseboat, a masterpiece of naval architecture that is perfectly adapted to a life on the sea. It is a home, a vehicle, a fishing platform, and a symbol of the Bajau's unique identity. The Lepa is not just a boat. It is a self-contained world, a floating island of humanity in a vast and empty ocean. The Lepa is a work of art, a testament to the Bajau's deep understanding of the sea. It is built without nails, without screws, without any of the modern fasteners that we take for granted. Instead, the planks are joined together with wooden dowels and lashed with rattan. This makes the boat incredibly strong and flexible, able to withstand the constant pounding of the waves. The construction process is a marvel of traditional engineering. The boat builders use a technique called edge joining, in which the planks are carefully shaped to fit together perfectly, without any gaps. The planks are then drilled with a simple hand drill, and wooden dowels are inserted to hold them in place. The seams are then caulked with a mixture of resin and lime, making the boat completely waterproof. The result is a boat that is not just a tool, but a work of art, a vessel that is as beautiful as it is functional. The Lepa is a living thing, a boat that breathes and moves with the ocean, a boat that is as much a part of the sea as the fish and the coral. The construction of a lepa is a sacred act, a ritual that has been passed down from generation to generation. The boat builders are not just craftsmen, they are priests, men who understand the spiritual significance of their work. They select the trees with care, choosing only the strongest and most resilient hardwoods. They fell the trees with reverence, and they shape the planks with an almost supernatural skill. The process is slow and deliberate, a meditation on the relationship between man and nature. The result is a boat that is not just a tool, but a work of art, a vessel that is imbued with the spirit of the forest and the sea. The Lepa is a marvel of efficiency, a boat that is designed to meet all the needs of a family living on the water. The average Lepa is about 5 to 7 meters long and 1.5 to 2 meters wide, with a shallow draft that allows it to navigate the treacherous coral reefs of the Coral Triangle. The boat is divided into 3 sections: the bow, the stern, and the living quarters in the middle. The living quarters are covered by a simple roof made of woven palm fronds, providing shelter from the sun and the rain. The boat is powered by a single sail, and it is steered with a simple rudder. The Lepa is a simple boat, but it is a boat that is perfectly adapted to its environment, a boat that has allowed the Bajau to thrive in a world that would be hostile to any other people. Number 2. The diving goggles and speargun. The Bajau are not just sailors, they are divers, men and women who are as comfortable in the water as they are on it. They are the masters of a vertical world, a world of coral reefs and deep water drop-offs. Their ability to dive to incredible depths, to hold their breath for minutes at a time, is the stuff of legend. And the tools that they use to do it are as simple and as elegant as the Lepa itself. The Bajau diving goggles are a masterpiece of improvisation, a tool that is perfectly adapted to the unique challenges of diving in the Coral Triangle. They are not made of high-tech plastics and silicones, but of wood and glass. The frames are carved from a single piece of wood, and they are fitted with lenses made from scavenged glass, ground and polished by hand. The goggles are held in place with a simple strap, and they are sealed against the face with a black coral tar. They are a simple tool, but they are a tool that is perfectly adapted to the Bajau's unique physiology, a tool that allows them to see clearly in a world that is a blur to the rest of us. The Bajau Speargun is another masterpiece of improvisation, a tool that is as deadly as it is simple. It is not a high-tech weapon with a complex trigger mechanism and a powerful spring. It is a simple wooden gun with a spear made from a sharpened piece of metal and a rubber band made from a strip of inner tube. The gun is loaded by stretching the rubber band and hooking it onto a simple catch. The trigger is a simple lever that releases the catch and sends the spear flying through the water. It is a simple tool, but it is a tool that is incredibly effective in the hands of a skilled hunter, a tool that has allowed the Bajau to hunt for fish and other marine life with a precision and a grace that is almost unbelievable. Number 3. The nets and traps. The Bajau are not just hunters, they are fishermen, masters of a wide variety of fishing techniques. They are the inheritors of a tradition that is as old as the sea itself, a tradition that is based on a deep understanding of the rhythms of the ocean and the behavior of the fish. Their nets and traps are not just tools, they are an extension of their knowledge, a physical manifestation of their deep connection to the sea. The Bajau use a variety of different nets, each one designed for a specific purpose. They use cast nets to catch small fish in shallow water, and they use gill nets to catch larger fish in deeper water. They use lift nets to catch schools of fish that are attracted to the light of a lamp at night, and they use seine nets to encircle entire schools of fish and to drag them onto the beach. Their nets are not made of high-tech monofilament. but of natural fibers, such as cotton and palm fiber. They are woven by hand, a slow and painstaking process that is a testament to the Bajau's patience and their attention to detail. The Bajau also use a variety of different traps, each one designed to catch a specific type of fish or other marine life. They use basket traps to catch crabs and lobsters, and they use baited traps to catch octopus and squid. They use fish traps made of woven bamboo with a funnel-shaped entrance that allows the fish to enter but not to escape. Their traps are not just tools, they are works of art, intricate and beautiful objects that are a testament to the Bajau's deep understanding of the sea and its creatures. Number 4. The physiological adaptations. The body as a tool. The Bajau's most incredible tool is not something they carry, but something they are born with. It is their body, a body that has been shaped by the sea over countless generations. The Bajau have undergone a remarkable series of genetic adaptations that make them uniquely suited to a life in the water. These adaptations are not just a matter of culture or training, they are a matter of biology, a physical transformation that has occurred over thousands of years of living on and in the sea. The most remarkable of these adaptations is the size of their spleens. A 2018 study published in the journal Cell revealed that the Bajau have spleens that are 50% larger than those of their land-dwelling neighbors. The spleen acts as a biological scuba tank, storing oxygenated red blood cells that can be released into the bloodstream when the body is deprived of oxygen. This allows the Bajau to stay underwater for incredible lengths of time, sometimes as long as 13 minutes, without coming up for air. It is an adaptation that is unique among humans, an adaptation that has allowed the Bajau to become the masters of the underwater world. But the enlarged spleen is not the only adaptation. The Bajau also have better underwater vision, a result of a genetic mutation that has altered the shape of their lenses. Most humans experience blurred vision underwater, as the water refracts the light in a way that our eyes are not designed to handle. But the Bajau have learned to constrict their pupils to tiny pinpoints, allowing them to see clearly even in the murky depths of the ocean. This is not a learned skill, but a genetic adaptation, a physical change that has occurred over generations of diving. The Bajau also have a unique ability to slow their heart rate while diving, a phenomenon known as the diving reflex. This reflex is present in all humans, but it is much more pronounced in the Bajau. When they dive, their heart rate can drop to as low as 30 beats per minute, conserving oxygen and allowing them to stay underwater for longer periods of time. It is an adaptation that is similar to that of marine mammals, such as seals and dolphins, an adaptation that has allowed the Bajau to become, in a very real sense, a new species of human. Number 5. The foraging tools. The Bajau are not just fishermen, they are foragers, masters of the intertidal zone. They are the inheritors of a tradition that is as old as humanity itself, a tradition that is based on a deep understanding of the plants and animals that live in the narrow strip of land between the high and low tide marks. Their foraging tools are not just tools, they are an extension of their knowledge, a physical manifestation of their deep connection to the land and the sea. The Bajau use a variety of different tools to forage for food in the intertidal zone. They use a simple digging stick to dig for clams and other shellfish, and they use a small, sharp knife to pry open oysters and other bivalves. They use a long, thin spear to hunt for crabs and other crustaceans, and they use a small, handheld net to catch small fish and shrimp. Their foraging tools are not just tools, they are simple, elegant, and incredibly effective, a testament to the Bajau's ingenuity and their ability to make the most of the resources that are available to them. The Bajau also have a deep knowledge of the plants that grow in the intertidal zone. They know which plants are edible, which plants are medicinal, and which plants are poisonous. They know how to harvest the plants without damaging them, and they know how to prepare them for consumption. Their knowledge of the plants is not just a matter of survival, it is a matter of culture, a tradition that has been passed down from generation to generation, a tradition that is as rich and as complex as the ecosystem of the intertidal zone itself. Number 6. The Stilt Houses, the transition to land. Starting in the 1950s, the Bajau began to abandon their boat-dwelling lifestyle. The reasons for this are complex, a combination of government pressure, economic changes, and the depletion of the marine resources that they depended on. Today, most Bajau live in stilt houses built over the shallow waters of the Coral Triangle. These houses are not just a place to live. They are a symbol of the Bajau's transition from a nomadic life on the sea to a more settled life on the edge of the land. The stilt houses are built using the same traditional techniques that the Bajau used to build their boats. They are constructed from wood with a simple frame that is raised on stilts above the water. The floors are made of woven bamboo, and the walls are made of woven palm fronds. The roofs are made of corrugated iron or thatch, providing shelter from the sun and the rain. The houses are simple, but they are functional, a testament to the Bajau's ability to adapt to changing circumstances. The stilt houses are connected to each other by a network of wooden walkways, creating a village that is suspended above the water. The houses are built close together, creating a sense of community and solidarity. The Bajau are a social people, and they value the connections that they have with their neighbors. The stilt houses are not just a place to live, they are a place to gather, to share stories, to celebrate, and to mourn. They are a symbol of the Bajau's resilience, their ability to adapt to a changing world while still maintaining their unique identity. Number 7. The navigation skills, reading the sea. The Bajau are masters of navigation, able to find their way across vast expanses of open ocean without the aid of modern instruments. Their navigation skills are not based on technology, but on a deep understanding of the sea, the sky, and the rhythms of nature. They are the inheritors of a tradition that is as old as seafaring itself, a tradition that is based on observation, memory, and an almost supernatural ability to read the signs of the natural world. The Bajau navigate by the stars, using the constellations as a map to guide them across the ocean. They know the position of the stars at different times of the year, and they know how to use them to determine their latitude and their direction. They also navigate by the sun, using its position in the sky to determine the time of day and their direction. They are masters of dead reckoning, able to estimate their position based on their speed, their direction, and the time that has elapsed since they left their last known position. But the Bajau's navigation skills are not just based on the sky, they are also based on the sea itself. They can read the currents, the waves, and the color of the water to determine their position and their direction. They know that certain currents flow in certain directions at certain times of the year, and they use this knowledge to navigate. They can read the waves, knowing that waves that are coming from a certain direction indicate the presence of land in that direction. They can read the color of the water, knowing that shallow water is a different color than deep water, and that the presence of coral reefs can be detected by the color and the clarity of the water. Their navigation skills are not just a matter of knowledge, they are a matter of intuition, a deep and profound connection to the sea that has been developed over a lifetime of living on the water. Conclusion: the Bajau are a people on the edge. They are a people who are being pushed to the brink of extinction, a people whose way of life is being threatened by the forces of modernization and globalization. Their world is changing, and they are being forced to change with it. But they are a resilient people, a people who have survived for 1,000 years in a world that would be hostile to any other people. They are a people who have a deep and profound connection to the sea, a connection that has allowed them to thrive in a world that is constantly trying to erase them. The tools of the Bajau are not just tools. They are a reflection of their culture, a physical manifestation of their deep connection to the sea. They are a testament to the ingenuity, the resilience, and the adaptability of the human spirit. They are a reminder that there is more than one way to be human, that there is more than one way to live a life. They are a reminder that the world is a big and a beautiful place, a place that is full of wonder and of mystery, a place that is worth fighting for. What do you think is the most incredible adaptation of the Bajau people? Let me know in the comments below. And for more stories of incredible human survival, be sure to check out our videos on the Ainu, the Basque whalers, and the Persian Gulf pearl divers. See you in the next episode.